Okay, guys. So, you guys don't know, big Raiders football fan, and yeah, I'm about to start getting pissed like EDP because you guys don't know, they got beat. Oh, okay, I'm being way too calm. That's that's not usual. I would not be usually this calm. It's because basically the Raiders suck. Most of you should know by now. Not only that, but I mean, they kind of got ripped off against the Eagles. I mean, I think there was even a fumble called against them where they fumbled the ball. They didn't even fucking fumble it. Like he was already down and they called it a fumble. It was cleared. Favoritism to the Eagles, man. I mean, the Eagles are good, and the game really didn't matter because we were already eliminated from the playoffs. I'm not even that mad about it. I'm just mad that we didn't get our revenge for beating the team that kicked our ass 49-20 like 4 years ago. And it's kind of bullshit if you don't. Come on, you have to agree with me. That is complete bullshit. That that is complete bullshit. That we got beat by the Eagles. They played absolutely like what I mean is because like it wasn't because no, not that I think we were good enough to beat the Eagles. I'm just saying like how we did end up playing against the Eagles that you wouldn't expect. I mean, Eagles are like 12-2. I mean, they're 13-2 now, but they're one of the best teams in the NFL. If you look at the score all the way up until the last play of the game where the Eagles would pick it up and return it for a touchdown. Eagles only got 2 touchdowns in that game, and I believe when they play like the Broncos, they kick their asshole, man. They score like 6 touchdowns. Today they only got 2, and one on offensively. I don't even know if they have any offensive touchdowns, honestly. Well, yeah, they do. They do. Actually scored the first touchdown of the game, but after that, it kind of just went in the Raiders' favor for quite a while. Still, they got those 12 unanswered points. But man, what I'm mad about is the fact that the Raiders actually played good this season, and they still didn't win. Like they play their best on defense that they've played all season. They still can't win. Like I mean, I would say we're the Browns, but I mean we've won too many games. We actually started off the season on fire too. Like not really, but I mean the first 2 games. I mean, if you look at the Titans, how they've turned out, we went on the road and won that. That's crazy looking at how the teams are now. I mean, the Titans are very likely gonna hook up a playoff spot, and yeah, the Raiders are very likely gonna hook up that playoff spot, and then what's crazy is this season the fucking Jaguars look awesome. Like the Jaguars have never been to a Super Bowl ever. And the last time they were in the playoffs was a decade ago, which is about how long it's been since the Browns have been in the playoffs. I don't even, no, they weren't even in the playoffs. They were just as good as the Jaguars at a 10-6 record, and they still didn't get in. So I believe the Steelers got in over the Browns. I think it was because of a tiebreaker. Kind of like how the Raiders and the Chiefs were both 12-4 last year, but the Chiefs got it because they were 6-0 in the division. Nobody beat the Chiefs last year. This year, the Broncos will probably beat them because they're putting in all their backups. Broncos, trust me, the Broncos can beat anyone with their backups in. When you play the Broncos, you have to have your starters. Like, there's no way. Their defense is just way too good. But, like, they're not even the fucking Broncos. They're the fucking donkeys to me. Because, I mean, this shirt right here says, Peyton Manning's a fucking donkey. But I'm not as pissed as I was last week when Derek Carr couldn't even hold on to the damn ball. He just let it go in the fucking end zone. And that's their season right there. Like, they didn't get eliminated until yesterday because because they still had a chance, but it wasn't very likely. There were a lot of things that they needed to happen, but Dolphins, the Dolphins and the Chiefs was the only game that really didn't go in their favor. I mean, that's what I'm very mad about. The thing is, if we beat the Cowboys, that we wouldn't even have to worry about that game. But yet, if we lost today, which we did eventually did end up losing, we still would have lost anyway, and we'd still be eliminated. So I mean, hey, that's positive. I mean, it's not just like the Raiders are going to turn around and start playing really good now since they're eliminated. Like, that doesn't make any sense. If you really care about getting to the playoffs, you're gonna play just as good as you would now. Then you would play just as good a couple weeks ago than you would now. I mean, for some reason they actually play kind of good. I mean, it's hard to say for sure that if we did beat the Cowboys, will we actually get in the damn playoffs? But I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm pissed as shit because we last year, if you guys didn't see last year, oh, we were hell good. I mean, we were looking at going 13-3, taking the first seed in the AFC playoffs. I mean, we didn't though. We did not because we fucked up. We lost our quarterback, lost to the Donkeys, something we shouldn't have done, and we even managed to just suck ass in the playoffs too. Like, we didn't even try. I mean, we have not won a Super Bowl in 15 years, and we didn't even give a shit to try. Hey, but that's the only thing I'm mad about all season. We didn't try at all, but I mean, I'm really mad that the Eagles still found a way to win because there were some bullshit calls, and they didn't even do that good on offense overall. I mean, they did pretty bad. From the first play of the game, you could tell they were going to do pretty bad. I mean, the Raiders would have had an extra touchdown if they scored on their first possession, which was very likely. But I'm going to tell you guys right now, I'm moving this camera. First of all, I'm shaky. I should hold it like this. I'm telling you guys, I'm fucking mad. I mean, who would be happy to see their team lose 9 games and not give a shit? Hey, we better beat the Chargers next week, though. That's a damn guarantee. We better beat the damn Chargers and then literally give a middle finger to their playoff hopes right now. I'm telling you. I've never been so mad in my life. Well, actually, that's just an exaggeration. We all know that. There's been a lot more times when we've been pissed off. Come on. Just awkward silence. I don't even feel like fucking speaking. Okay? Because EVP can celebrate, but I mean, he's probably actually gonna be very mad because they didn't destroy us. But yet, wasn't it his quote that we were gonna shut him out like 27-0 because we don't give up? That's true. We don't give up. The Raiders do not give up. There have been times in the past where we got blown out because we didn't give a shit, but since Jack Del Rios came in, I like to hear one blowout that's happened in the past 3 seasons he's been here. Considering we don't get blown out by the Chargers next week. I mean, we look at every game this season. I'm not even going to talk about that. I'm just here to talk about how we got beat 19-10 and what could have been an upset, but the Raiders didn't care to finish off the game the way they should have. I mean, I'm not completely blaming them for not trying. I mean, this wasn't a game they really had to win. But I mean, I hate when like you give no effort because you know you're done. Like, that's the thing. You still have to play these games even though like it was scheduled. The NFL spent so much time scheduling these games, you know. Thing is disappointing to these fan bases when like they're still playing these games and they're eliminated. Like, I almost feel it should be a choice that they can play these games. Like, they can just give up and move into the next season, you know? Your playoff hopes are over, just end the season. That way, teams will end with different records, and I mean, of course, you kind of need all the games, all the game records for the seedings of next year's draft. I'm telling you guys, the Giants are going to be second, the Browns are first. I can't tell you who the Browns are going to draft next year. Let me tell you, whoever it is, they're probably not going to have a very good career. I mean, unless they eventually get traded. But the Raiders, I feel, have got. I mean, the biggest blowout of the season, I'm going to tell you guys right now, was the game where we got beat 33-8 against the Patriots. And how we can prove that the Raiders don't give up? How they tried to come back against the Chiefs. Because, I mean, this was a road game. They're down 15-26. Not down 15. Down 26-0, and they still find a way to put up 15 points when really they already had the dagger through their chest in that game. They were already done for. They still tried to get back in it. So, I mean, there's effort. The Raiders do put in a lot of effort to try and win. I mean, when you're playing the Patriots, it's hard to put in effort because pretty much you're done for it. If you get too far behind against the Patriots, you're done for. There's no coming back against that team. You're either up the whole game or you just straight up get fucked over and you lose. I mean, the Steelers can even tell you that. They got beat by the Patriots. But we're just talking about the Raiders and the Eagles. It was a close game, and you guys should know by now. I'm a complete Raiders fan. I think I've told you guys that many times. But yeah, I'm not gonna talk about this anymore. You guys won't hear any more about the NFL until probably April, or if I do any playoff predictions. But my early Super Bowl favorite, I'm gonna say right now, for both sides, I'm actually gonna say it's the Jaguars and the Rams. I think that's an upset, but I would like to say that'll actually happen. I think it'll be the Jaguars and the Rams, and the Jaguars could win their first Super Bowl ever. I don't even think they've been to a Super Bowl, but it's time for them to actually get something done. And since they'll actually get something done, hey, that's good, right? Yeah, they're just like the Browns right now. But anyway, that's all I have to talk about, guys. Uh, Mad about how well we played on defense and still got beat, but hey, that's what happens when you're out of the playoffs and you really don't care anymore. Thank you guys for watching. See you later.